Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time, and hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. You're going to blame me for the next 7 years. But then you're going to come to realize it probably wasn't my fault, and that you missed me. Because, unlike every other Kokiri in existence, I'm about to leave the forest. After all, I have a quest to go on. The Deku Tree permitted it. Oh, you're leaving? Oh, hi, Saria. Yeah, I am. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you're different from me and my friends. That's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Sure, Saria. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Yeah, that's gonna... Of course. Why wouldn't I take care of my best friend's ocarina? Yep. I'd never replace it. Not even for an immensely powerful, even more magical ocarina. No chance that I'd ever do that. Nope. Anyway, equip it, I can play different notes with it, that's how an instrument works. When you play my ocarina, I hope you'll think of me and come back to the forest to visit. I will come back to the forest at some point to visit you, but, right now, I gotta go. See ya! Bye! Jeez, why was she so sad? It's like I was saying goodbye forever or something. Now we see the wondrously empty Hyrule Field. Far less hidden secrets and things than Link to the Past. There are still things like that, but honestly, Hyrule Field feels kind of empty in this game. I didn't read my first line of dialogue fully. It appears that the time has come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead, that is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen you will also see a flashing dot showing which way you should go next. Did you get all that? I did, Kabora. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot hoot ho! Bye. I'll see you again in like 3 minutes. Anyway, I need to get to Hyrule Castle. And there's a couple of ways I can go about this. Oh hey, I can still see... Never mind, Kabora just disappeared. But, there are 3 types of movement faster than regular walking. Rolling, which barely gets you any speed. It's a short boost of speed, but you'll be slowed back down immediately. Just walking backwards, like so. And, if you do it perfectly, side hopping. If you don't side hop perfectly, however, you aren't going to be quite as fast. But I did in fact get to Castletown day 1. Because, that's surprisingly not the easiest feat in the world. Not the hardest, but not the easiest either. The amount of times I've gotten, like, just outside of Castletown before the sun sets and then the drawbridge goes up is too dang high. I think if I just backwalked, I probably would have been better off. Because once again, in order for side hopping to be faster than backwalking, you have to do it properly. And I don't know if I was doing it properly. Anyway, I found another gold Skulltula, so at least I've got that going for me. I can't be bothered shooting the pots on the top there. Anywho, into Castletown. Still daytime, of course. Even though the sun was setting. I mean, Castletown itself only has 2 times of day. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are ya? I should add a little more southern drawl, but also still be relatively young. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Oh boy. Father's going out for milk and not coming back. I mean, he's delivering the milk, not getting it, so I suppose there's a difference. Anyway, we walk in. Ah, the sun is setting. And we walk back out because there's nothing we can do here yet, except talk to Kabora. And we walk back in as it is night time. Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoot! On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you're in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. Yeah, that's kinda weird. Sounds like a video game mechanic or something. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. I don't know how I skipped that text box. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, thank you. Whew, you're a smart kid. Good luck then, hoo-hoo! Oh, hello, Malon. Lovely song you're singing. What brings you here? Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, Oh, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to one of the C buttons and see what happens. Okie dokie. Also should equip the ocarina. I've always habitually put my ocarina on right C. Think that's something my brother taught me to do. But why right C as opposed to left or down, I'm not sure. As long as it's always on one of the C buttons. Maybe because it's the one I'm least likely to hit accidentally? Either way, time to sneak into this castle. By, walking between certain guards' line of sight, just crossing this garden, and going right on up this little rock formation, diving on into the moat, and swimming through the moat, swimming through the moat, swimming through the moat. I kinda want to hit that tree before it becomes... Okay, it has become daytime because the chicken hatched. I just wanted to double check if there was a Skulltula in there, because I don't remember all the gold Skulltulas that are in trays. Anyway, this chicken hatched. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Sir? Hello, who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, owner of the Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but sat down here to rest, and guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Really? You think your daughter is going to... How old is she? She's gotta be like 10 or something. How bad could she really scold you? She is a southern girl, probably got some attitude to her. Anyway, point is, now that Talon is out of the way, I can mess with his milk delivery to sneak into that waterway there. Probably a sewer now that I'm thinking about it. Because, why would that line even be there? Who just has a regular old waterway flowing through their castle into their moat? Like, if it's drinking water, you wouldn't want that flowing into your moat. Sewage you might also not want doing that, but I don't know. Maybe it's purely decoration. Anyway, time to pull a Metal Gear. Probably safer to go this way. Nah, I could have gone up top. If I were a little bolder. Oh, and go. Now, a real gamer goes and grabs those rupees down there. I am not a real gamer. Anyway, this dude moves. And we slip on into the next area. And totally don't get seen over here. And in we go. To the courtyard garden of our Princess of Destiny. But first, hey, look in that window. It's him, Mario, Chris Pratt himself. Hang on. Maybe I just was in the wrong position. There we go. I get money for this. My wallet's nearly full, actually. And nothing from Yoshi? I mean, I'm happy to waste all my slingshot pellets doing this. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna get any more money out of that. But also, what if I try to knock over that plant pot? Hey you, don't cause any trouble! Did you just throw an explosive into the princess's garden? I'm reporting you for doing your job in a grossly negligent way. Huh? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Where have all the good men gone and where are all the... Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Well, not anymore. She just hid behind me because you were so confused. Then Are you from the forest? I sure am. Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Well, you know, I shouldn't tell just anyone that I'm carrying an immensely important artifact to my people, but now that you mention it, you're probably the princess the tree mentioned, so, yeah, I have it. Just as I thought. I had a dream. Have you ever had a dream that you could... In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure, holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link. Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Yeah. Does it remind you of Hyrule's history, of legendary heroes past? Like this guy right here? Or maybe it reminds you of, like, the 3 games that came out before this. Where Link was... I can't believe I just dropped him. Luckily, that's the very chunky amiibo, so, that one's not gonna break easily. Anyway. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay, it's a secret to everybody. The legend goes like this. The Legend of Zelda. Roll credits. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Yeah, that's what that does. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. I see. So they closed the gateway to the sacred realm in that temple? That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. Yeah, I called it. I mean, I technically already knew it, but I called it. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time, and in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. The Ocarina of Time, you say? You mean this thing? I mean, blue ocarina, 7 holes on the front, even though that's... the layout of those holes is not practical for a functional ocarina, so 2 of them are actually fake. Platinum band with the Triforce on it. This Ocarina of Time? You know what, I think I'll let you hold on to that for a bit. I don't need it right away. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Absolutely. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Okay. If you think there's an evil guy in there, I guess I'll see who you may... Black armor. Is he from the desert? You know, a tree told me about this guy. And I had a weird dream of my own. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? Okay, that's a little bit biased, but sure. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Okay, yeah, that checks out. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he's not sincere. Okay, but you did call his eyes evil and, like, that's really judgmental of you. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Look, Zelda, I don't agree with your reasoning. However, you did say he came from the desert, and a tree told me that an evil guy that tried to kill him came from the desert. So, you know, I guess he's... Ugh. What happened? Did he see you? He did. Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. He'll catch on, probably. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. Again, are you sure you're not being just a little bit racist? What Shut up, I'm not racist. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. Do you accuse everyone who visits your dad in an attempt to form a peace treaty of being evil? I mean, just because you're correct this one time. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I mean, again, your reasoning isn't very sound, Zelda. But from my personal experience, you're probably right. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. Well, under the assumption that I fail this quest and die, he didn't destroy Hyrule. He just got sealed in the Sacred Realm with the Triforce and steadily grew in power until he could cast an alter ego projection of himself into Hyrule and then used that to take over and kidnap 7 sages' descendants. Anyway, he has such terrifying power, but it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. You mean this? Sorry, I just pickpocketed it from you again. Try to keep a better hold of it, Zelda. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. Sorry, your plan is to get the Triforce before he does. Okay, good plan. Better plan. Just keep the Ocarina of Time and leave the spiritual stones where they are. The door of time never gets opened. he never gets the Triforce. I mean, you could intercept him, or you could not give him the chance to begin with. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Set it to the items. It replaced your chicken, so it's already equipped. Cool, thanks. God, this episode has lasted unnecessarily long due to all the jokes I made during that. But you know what? I've read that exposition seriously one too many times in my life. I'm gonna make jokes about it. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody, passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Okay. Hey, that's the background music that has been playing this whole time. Up, left, right. I said the wrong words, but pressed the right buttons. I'm a dumbass. Honestly, what am I even doing at this point? Wow! I learned Zelda's Lullaby. Yeah, I did it. Thanks, game. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. I snuck in just fine. I'm pretty sure I can sneak out without a hat. Oh, guess we're outside now. You brave lad. We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Wait, you agree with a plan made by a 10-year-old? And she's gone. Well, we have our next mission. To go to Death Mountain. So I'll head towards Kakariko in the next episode. Bye.